Alright, mate. Strap in for a wild ride because we're diving into the most explosive, jaw-dropping, heart-pounding 47 seconds in British TV history. Picture there's a ticking time bomb fuse, sizzling, ready to detonate in a packed studio. On one side, Ricky Gervais comedy fearless king the bloke who built an empire on razor-sharp wit and zero apologies on the other. Denise Welch soap star turned firebrand armed with tongue that could slice steel in a fire in her belly that's been simmering for years. What started as a breezy chat on Loose Women ITV cheeky daytime staples spiraled into a screaming "Am I ripping storm out" showdown that left the nation go smack. This wasn't just tele-drama. It was a bloody battlefield of clash, so raw, so vicious. It's still scorching screens and sparking pubs. We're talking 47 seconds of pure unfiltered chaos that shattered Britain's cozy afternoon TV bubble. So grab a cuppa or something stronger and let's unpack this madness word for word, blow by blow, in a 5,000 word script that grip you like a vice and not let go. The scene: a storm brewing in ITV studio. It's October 9th, 2025, a sunny afternoon in London, but inside ITV studios the air is thick with something heavier than the usual pre-show buzz. Loose Women, the show where celebs spill tea and dodge shade, has scored a massive coup. Ricky Gervais, the comedy god who created The Office, roast AA Hollywood elite at award shows and churns out Netflix specials that spark roars of laughter and waves of outrage's latest tour Armageddon is smashing records. Packing arenas with fans who love his fearless jabs at the untouchable critics, call him a dinosaur in a woke world. But a special stream like wildfire proof his punchlines at hard and linger along the studio hums with energy. Crews scurry, tweaking lights that glare like judgmental eyes. The audience, mostly middle-aged women in floral tops clutching lukewarm tea, chatters with anticipation. Ricky here, can't wait for the gossip. One whispers, eyes gleaming on the panel. The usual Loose Women crew: Colleen Nolan, all warm smiles and heartfelt stories. Brenda Edwards, serving wisdom with a side of sass. Kelly Bryan, keeping it real with no filter vibes. And then there Denise Welch, Coronation Street legend turned activist. A woman who fought tabloids' mental health demons and a grind of showbiz. Her arms are crossed, tight lips purse in the scowl that screams trouble. No clap for the warm-up act. No banner, just a storm brewing ready to unleash. How Ricky swaggers, and lanky frame towels of hair flashing that devilish grin that screams "Go on, take offense." A crowd erupts, whooping wildly. He waves lazily like a rock star, brushing off fans, settling into the hot seat with the ease of man who face worse than a panel of chatty hosts. "All right, ladies," he quips, voice grawly, teeth gleaming under the studio lights. Colleen leans in for a hug. Brenda pats his arm like a mate. Kelly grins, love the tour vibes made. Polite claps ripple, but Denise nothing. She sits, rigid fingers tapping a rhythm of rage on the desk. Eyes drilling into him like lasers. No hello, no nod, just a glare that screams, "I'm coming for you, mate." The director yells where live 5 hearts pound, cameras roll. The theme jingles, perky and pink. Showtime. The spark of chat turns to fire. Christine Lamprey, subbing as anchor, kicks things off smooth. Welcome back to Loose Women. Thrilled to have a one and only Ricky Gervais thunders. Cheers. Ricky soaks it up, leaning back with a cocky "Till thanks, love. Thrilled to be here, or was I nervous?" Laughs easy, starts safe ground. Christine steers. "Ricky, you're new to her. Armageddon is smashing records with the wildest rehearsal disaster. You had Ricky eyes spark mischief. Oh God, picture me migrant about vegan nutters. And the prop guy trips, dumps a vat of fake blood on stage. Look like I slaughter a clown at a horror circus audience. Thought it was the bit, sheer like lunatics." Laughter roars. Colleen slaps the desk. Wheezing. Brenda cackles. "You daffod." Kelly's grinning. The room's alive. Vibes electric. But Denise stone cold. Not a chuckle. Her fingers tap faster, face a thundercloud, lips thin as a blade. The others feel air thick as syrup, but they push on hoping to dodge a storm. Then boom, Denise strikes so Ricky she cuts, and voice sharp, slicing the laughter. Dead head swivel, giggles choke off. "Let's talk about your comedy." There an elephant stomping the set loud enough to wake the dead. Ricky grin flickers, just a crack, but he recovers, leaning forward with that Glen elephant love sounds like Armageddon with the beast, my tie or my godless soul. Scattered laughs, but they're shaky now, fragile as glass. Denise doesn't blink, eyes narrow, voice a venomous purr that could sour milk. "No games, Ricky the elephant, your act, punching down at the broken bruise in one's life already kicked trans. Folks begging for dignity, minorities dodging daily hate the suffering, you bash them like piñatas at a bully party, then hide behind free speech. When the fallout rains hate, the studio gasp, smile freezes, Colleen eyes widen, Brenda legs cross tight, Kelly mutters while audience hush, no cheers, just stunned stares, phone slipping out for clips that break the internet to clash, fire meets fury. Ricky doesn't flinch. Not yet. He leans back, expression hardening to steel, punching down, tidy, labeling it. Let's unpack. I don't hit victims' love. I skewer ideas, beliefs. People choose to cling to pompous nonsense that demands worship. Watch my specials, not Twitter ranch. You'd see I roast a smug, not to struggling, his tones firm but edged. He dances dance before Denise is by, and she lunges forward, body screaming attack. Oh, I've watched Ricky every cringe special, every arena. Rant you're milking. Cheap laughs by gutting folks just surviving. Mocking trans dreams, trashing black pain. It's not clever, it's cruel. A bully in a bow tie hiding behind art like a kid with slingshot. The words hit hard. Gasps, ripples. Someone whispers harsh, but it's drowned by the tension. The panel squirms. Christine tries. Denise, maybe we, but Denise hand shoots up, no, this needs saying, he a thug with a paycheck time. Someone clocked him. Ricky jaw clenches tight. You see the storm in his eyes, dark clouds rolling, but Ricky Bloody Gervais composure is weapon, comedy, always dance on edges. Denise pokes sources, makes the cozy squirm, that's a job, truth and punchlines if you want hugs, and nods, it's therapy, not telly or church, pick one voice steady, but biting now, sharpening. Denise laugh is sharp, bitter, don't patronize me, sunshine, I know comedy, grew up on it, Benny Hill 2, Billy Connolly, what you sell on laughs. It's lashes, cruelty, and clown shoes kicking the weak. And you're blind to the bruises. Terrifying, Ricky echoes, volume rising. He leans and mirroring her fire. What that means, snowflakes like you, policing punchlines, fencing off safe giggle zones. Art doesn't bend that way. Love, free speech isn't a shield. It's the bloody sword. Swing or shut it. Denise scoff echoes like a slap. She stands, finger jabbing you, twisted like a con man. It's a free pass to sling slurs from your high tower hiding, cause the world's moving marginals fighting, and you can't keep up, scared. Ricky scared, that word lands like a brick. Ricky face flushes red, a rare crack. He slams a desk, echoing like a shot, scare me, 30 years in this game. Love mob screaming, headlines banging, cancel vultures circling, I face worse than your glare, and still hear arenas pack, special soaring, laughs louder than hate, scared bollocks you're projecting. Denise roars, face a fern. Scar share the wreckage. Kids hearing her barbs, feeling small silence. Think beyond the cash, beyond the gig's glow. The panels in free fall. Colleen tries, ladies break, but they locked eyes, blazing breath. Short audience whispers swell. This is mad, phones glow, clips fly, the eruption. Ricky breaking point. I do think Ricky growls, teeth, gritted veins bulging every quip. Every riff, CR after sharp challenge in the smug to sacred nuance is there. There if you look past your outrage, nuance. Denise, I roll could launch ships, your nuance is poison, a mean mush for the miserable, not a truth teller, just a grumpy get whining, cause accountability, knocking, grow up, you're accountable. Ricky up, towering, thunderous, you mean muzzle gag, your lots fun, police, torching, descend in echo chambers for the brittle, I mock the mighty, who fake me ideas, not innocence, do erupts, matching him desk, a war zone you do hit. The tender thousands tweet pain after your sets. De-hum, humanize, dismiss, cash over compassion, laughs over lives. Christine, desperate folks cut off, Ricky voice snarl, spew, tell me my soul. Denise, crystal ball, comedy critic, enough plenty, she hisses, contempt dripping, your comedy caveman, crude, callous, old school cracks, entertainments, moving your extinct time to muzzle the monster, muzzle the kill shot. Ricky face shifts, anger tashed, undefeated, he shakes his head, slow, bitter grin, muzzle, they're the truth, not chat, control, silence the sinners who stray from your sermon. Bravo, you ruined the worst interview I've ever had. Poor widow. Denise mocks, is venomous, feel to hurt you, comfy, now taste your own brew, snap. Ricky surges, my grips off, sharp, final studio tom, still breaths held, he flings it at the chair, thud, I don't need this circus, thought, wed, spar ideas, draw lines, but you crave blood, public shaming for clout, congrats. Denise, you got your war running, she taunts, standing tall, fleeing a fight, not fleeing, he snarls, finger stabbing, exiting, big diff, I don't waste breath on zealots who damn me before I speak, not on witch hunters calling censorship wholly unbelievable. She spins the camera, performative challenge. The untouchable. They crack, storm off, saw victim, classic Ricky World's challenge. This was an ambushy chance. Hits at my core, not my craft. Bully caveman. Shut it. No debate, just daggers. My work speaks to the wise. You yell to your choir. Your work screams. You bellows, echoes, and hurts, your hollow speaks to souls craving spice over slop. He fires back, millions. Get a provoke without poison. You monopoly on moral madness. Voice raw. Now you self-crowned censors gatekeeping glee dictate the done damn the bold authoritarian art creativity grave dramatic Denise dismisses, but wavers fire fading no change just civility be kind not cruel kind your way, he snaps ambush artistry on air laughable you the showboat slaying straw men for spotlight accountable she insists fist-tight grandstand, he thunders virtue vampire posing warrior against wicked with truth you shatter. On sharp ideas outside your bubble she stands full titan clash. Get out. Then if questions quake, you quick crawl to your cult crore genius. He bites chill as ice-fine traffic beats this venom pit toxic from the start. False invite to chat comedy, not nail the villain on live. Telly, don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated. Subscribe for more powerful video.